Dunfermline faced Celtic.
Stephen Kenny handed defender Darren O'Dea his first SPL start for this one. McManus out with a groin injury, so O'Dea teamed up with Baldy in the centre of defence. Stephen Kenny introduced himself to Gordon Strachan before kick-off. The referee, Craig Thompson.
It is Celtic who kick us off on Craig Thompson's whistle, and Lee Naylor immediately seeking out Kenny Miller. Those two also played together for Wolves. Stephen Kenny had quite a weekend last weekend. Saw Dunfermline well beaten at Kilmarnock, but then popped over to Ireland and won the cup with Derry. Here's Zuraski. Nervous times for Dunfermline. Nakamura. Oh, he's weaved his way through magically. Nakamura! Dunfermline living dangerously, but Scott Wilson dug it out.
Again, that was a sublime piece of skill from Nakamura. He just gets a little bit of luck as well. Then he's trying to just go for that back post. It's a good save from De Vries.
O'Dea returns it to Bobo Balde. Now Wilson. Jarosik saw Gary Mason coming. That's loose though. Dakin's going to pounce on it. Very casual from Jarosik. Dakin and Crawford. Big chance that for Dunfermline, and they might not get too many in this game.
First in a terrible pass from Jarosik. Didn't even look. Plays it across, and Dakin steps in. He gets the ball across, and it's good play from Muirhead. He comes inside. Crawford ends up on his own. He's got to get over it. At least hit the target and make Boric work.
Nakamura. McGeady offside. Kenny Miller. It's not going to count. The flag is up.
Nice little 1-2s. Nice triangle here into McGeady. Miller onside, not offside. Timed his run really well.
It's going to reach Nakamura. Didn't have much trouble bringing that under control. Jarosik steaming in and tipping Simmons to it. Muirhead gets involved. Now Crawford. Given away by Morrison. Nakamura for Neil Lennon. Kenny Miller ahead of him. Miller's in! And De Vries has got an amazing touch on that to turn it over, and he still can't score, Kenny Miller.
Dunfermline can't afford to give slack passes away in those areas. And Celtic almost capitalised. A great run from Kenny Miller across the face of the defence. And De Vries stands up tall and he gets a hand to it. But look at the way that he just angles his run. Can't quite finish it.
Dunfermline persistent, and Stevie Crawford will chase the pass, but it's a little bit too long, and Bollocks collects it.
Yeah, it was a poor ball and a good chance for Dunfermline.
An opportunity here for Kenny Miller. Here's McGeady. McGeady, good effort! He's found a way through! Aidan McGeady opens the scoring for Celtic early in the second half.
It's a great run to start with. No real danger here though. Kenny Miller gets on the ball. Dunfermline get themselves back. And he feeds it back into McGeady. At this point it's one-on-one. You just know he's turning inside. And he's going for the back post. It just bounces in front of De Vries. I think it puts him off slightly. It's a skipping bounce in front of him. Just comes up too far, you have to say though. De Vries must get a hand to it. is credit to Dunfermline, because I think this is one of the best games I've seen Celtic play this season.
Here's Nakamura. Kenny Miller looking to turn provider. And Zaraski, who does score a few against Dunfermline, couldn't turn it in.
It's great movement again from Celtic. Nakamura working his way a little 1-2 in midfield, spreads out to Miller, the wide area, and he plays it in between the goalkeeper and defence. Difficult ball to defend. Wilson tries to.
McGeady. Yarosip. Here is Lennon. Bond deals with McGeady, but typically he came back for more. That was a late one by Dakim on Naylor.
Yeah, there's been one or two of these from Dakim. Been getting stuck in. But it's late against Naylor.
Can Celtic score a second? Midway through the second half. In the swirling wind and rain. Nakamura in towards Miller. Lennon pops it back. Oh, great turn, Zaraski! 7 goals in 3 visits to East End Park. He loves this place. Celtic sitting pretty on a 2-0 lead.
Well, this finish is just sheer class. Initially a ball into Miller in the front post. He just goes a bit too early, but look at that pass from Neil Lennon. And his first touch, Zaraski's first touch, is great. Lennon takes it, sees it coming down, first time ball in, Zaraski back to goal, gets his turn, keeps it down, no chance for De Vries. It's a lovely ball in from Lennon. First touch is great. Turns Shields, he's got no chance, he's sitting so deep. But that is what Zaraski does best.
So Derek Ryden, remember him, makes a fleeting appearance in place of Shinsuke Nakamura. Ryden, who scored 20 goals for Hibs last season, but has really got a look in, given a very warm reception by the Celtic fans. Mason setting up Crawford here. Birchall and Simmons have got themselves into the middle. Crawford gets a second chance, and 2 Celtic players collided then. And Craig Thompson blew his whistle because of his head injuries, but Dunfermline were about to have a pop at goal.
Yeah, but the referee gets it right. He has to stop the game. That's what it happens. It's Crawford in the ball, and he checks back inside. He plays the cross with his left foot, and there you go. Clash of heads. The referee has to stop the game. He's got no choice.
Owen Morrison. Whistle about to go. Morrison. Ross! And is it going to be flicked in by Stephen Simmons? Yes, it is. Simmons scores, but it's probably come too late for Dunfermline.
Well, he had the chance a few minutes ago, direct from the corner. He's gambled, gets himself.
Last action, Stephen Simmons wants a Celtic Boys Club with that goal right at the end, but the Celtic Men's Club, under the guidance of Gordon Strachan, restore their 16-point lead at the top of the table, and Neil Lennon and Aidan McGeady squaring up, and Lennon thumping McGeady then and pushing him away, and having to be restrained.
I'm very happy. I'm happy.
Home venue, and we don't want to lose games here, and we've lost today to Celtic 2-1. But there was a lot of good performances from our players today, and you know, I think with some players coming back from injury, we can take encouragement from that.
Now remember, all our post-match interviews are in full on our website, including
The FA Cup second round replay, there, expect a bit of rain.
More than 500,000 pesos, or 163,000.
Nakamura in towards.
Nachanovo is denied on the rebound. The offside flag had gone up with Zibi Malkowski again floundering on the goal line.
Ronaldo, who you never know what he's going to do. I don't know if I was a defender on the field, I wouldn't know what the hell to do when he came at me, especially when he comes at me at pace.
There was the incident against Middlesbrough just recently with the penalty, and yet the other side of his game, you know, fantastic crosses.
Well, I was at the Middlesbrough match, you know, and I would have been really disappointed had that not been a penalty kick, because it was a penalty kick. It made him lose his balance, and I don't think there was a furore about whether he dived or not. But at the end of the day, he was stopped from doing what he wanted to do. He didn't totally dive on purpose. So I forgave him for that. I didn't think that he was guilty at all. He does what most people can't do. He does exciting things. He finds space for himself. He's fast. They love seeing wingers running at fullbacks, you know, because it gets their excitement going, the expectation of a chance of a goal. And when he actually gets the opportunity, he is not afraid to shoot. And he's not afraid to miss. Sometimes they go over the bar, but when he does hit the goals, you know, then it takes some stopping. And it's marvellous now to see him, you know, Player of the Month. You know, people will be holding him up as a potential footballer of the year, when a few months ago he was being pilloried, which suggests to me that he has started to behave himself and to learn and to think about his game and what his responsibilities are. He's a great talent. The one thing I'll say is a very, very great talent, and I'm really pleased he's playing for us and not for anyone else.
Now to another great talent in cricket. Kevin Peterson says the whole England team have pulled together since the defeat in the second test and are ready and waiting to put things right against Warne and company in Perth.
There's an opportunity for us to turn the series around, to get back into the series, and that's what we just have to do. We've got to work as hard as we can, and we have done. We've had a few days off, a nice relaxing few days, but it's been the last 2 or 3 days where I'm getting myself mentally prepared again, really geared up, and saw a couple of balls of Freddie, but we decided, or we have done for the last 2 or 3 weeks now, that training sessions are huge for us, and we've got to go out there and up it to test intensity, and the boys are committed in that cause, and that's exactly what they've done today. So he bowled pretty well today. He was batting with me after. He said his net went pretty well, so it's all good. It's just a case of going in now on Thursday, keeping the same intensity, same momentum, and forgetting about the two bad hours in Adelaide, and concentrating on what we've got to do here. I don't think people realise.
Goal, and that's all it is. I thought we controlled the game today, and as I said, we went 2 goals up, and hopefully we should have kept a clean sheet, but I thought we controlled the game and played quite well today. Oh, I'm delighted for him, and I thought his decision making, when to get ready, when to play, I thought it was fantastic. I really did. I've had to wait a while, like on the bench, and now that a chance has come along, I intend to take it with both hands. But if I do get a run in the team, I'll be just looking to do as well as I can.
Yeah, he did really well yesterday.